Welcome back! So today we're doing a get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go with my husband. We're gonna go on a date night and we're gonna go to dinner and karaoke. And this is the dress I'm wearing. It's so cute. It's got like slits up the sides. So it is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like compartmentalized. So it just flows really nicely. So it's very booby, and then there's slits up the sides, so it like comes up to here. It's really cute. So let me hang this up real quick. So because I have that dress, it's very similar to the one I'm wearing, except this one is a little more casual. That's a little more dressy. And I want to do a review of the Garden of Juvia's palette I just bought. And the reason I bought this is because I had the pastel palette by Natasha Denona and I did not like it. I actually returned it. So when I saw this, I bought it because I thought it was so pretty. It has all these really pretty pastel colors that I want to use. So let's get ready. Grab your Truly. It was what was cheapest at Costco. I like White Claws, I like Trulies. I like the generic ones. They're all pretty much the same. I wet my sponge. We're doing all right. So for primer, we're going to use the Juice Beauty Illuminating Primer. I don't use this one a lot, but I should because I have dry ass skin. I don't know why I don't use it a lot, I just don't. Oh, I like squirted some on my hand. So we're going to test out that palette. I'm going to retry the e.l.f. foundation because I'm not going, like, it's not a whole day at work or anything, it's just a short day. And the last time I tried it out, I did like it. It's just, obviously I don't like it as much as the Too Faced one, and I like the Too Faced one because it has better coverage, but I can make it work, and it's good for like shorter time frames. I don't know if you can hear Pierre crying in the background. I've been locking the cats out of this room because they create mayhem. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade Snow. So I know I had to use like a decent amount of this last time, so I'm gonna do like a good blob. Again, I think it's a little too light for me, but I have enough other stuff that's gonna go on my face that I think it'll work. Also, I don't know if I mentioned last time, but that bottle is glass, which is really nice. Because you figure, you know, it's a cheapo foundation. It's like $6. I think I even paid less than that because it was on sale. It just looks like I painted my face white. It was even cheaper than that. It was like $3 or $4, and it's got a glass bottle and a pump, so it's actually really nice. Not like the cheap plastic foundations. Come on, blend. Like, now I look like a ghost, but it's okay. I'll fix it. That's what powder and everything else is for. I know, Pierre. I'm not sure what kind of color story I want to do yet. There's just so many pretty colors in there and I want to play with it, so that was my plan. Next, I'm going to use the Hourglass Concealer in the shade Cream, also white. Like trying to look in the camera and my mirror down here. Yeah, this concealer's not cheap, but it's really good. It's like really high coverage, especially if you're like me and have bags under your eyes for no real reason. Like, I don't have children. I don't have any reason to be as tired as I am, besides maybe sleep apnea. And if you don't know what that is, it's where when you sleep, you basically you're not getting enough oxygen, so you wake up and you snore, and that's why a lot of people snore. So I had surgery years ago to remove my tonsils, and it did help, but I still definitely snore and I'm tired all the time, which is probably why, again, getting back to the dark circles, it was just a really roundabout way of saying I have dark circles under my eyes. Okay. Still pretty white, but it helped. Next, I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I like this one because it has got a big old lid. I gonna use this Real Techniques brush. I think I use this every day because this is the best powder brush. Be careful not to inhale powder. That's my advice. Okay, I'm gonna set it with my sponge. And I know most people with like dry skin are like, why are you setting your face? And I'm like, because otherwise it just kind of moves around and I don't like it, so. I don't have any dry patches or anything. We're doing okay right now. All right. This is my only bronzer as of right now, because I have one. I need to do a declutter really, but I have this one by Too Faced, the Pineapple Sun one, but I don't really use it because it's a little too warm on me versus this cooler one by Too Faced. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you with the light. This one's better. I need to go through this drawer and just start throwing stuff away or giving it to people that want it because it's been there and I haven't touched it. So let's give me some cheekbones. I probably say that in every video, but it's true. Give myself one chin. Now, there's this really nice brush. I got it on sale. It's the Flawless Flower Powder Brush by It Brushes for Ulta, so it looks like a rose. I think I've talked about it before. It's a really nice brush. It's really heavy. I dig it. I've been really, really liking my Rare Beauty liquid blush by Rare Beauty. I already said that. It's in the shade Encourage. This one, it does dry down like really fast though, so you can't like dot it on both cheeks and then blend. You have to do one at a time or you're gonna hate yourself because it's really hard to blend. But it's so glowy, like it looks like I have highlighter on and I don't. Like that's how glowy this blush is and I love it. Especially if you're part of the dry skin club, you're gonna love it. If you're curious, it's pineapple. I don't know if you could see it or not. Again, my husband just gets whatever's cheaper at Costco. Normally I'm a wine drinker, but I do like seltzers when I'm like day drinking is a good way to put it, because then you know, can drink a few of them and you don't feel like crappy, versus if you drink like an entire bottle of wine, you're kind of drunk and then you don't feel good the rest of the day. So you could drink a few Trulies and feel okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do my highlighter real quick. So I want to glow because we're going out and I want to look even cuter than normal. So I'm gonna use this, the Tribe highlighter by Juvia's Place, which is the same people who did this palette, if you can't tell by like the art. But this is like, if you want to glow, this is it. As you can see, I've used a lot of it because I really like it. So this is the kind of highlighter that you use if you want to be seen from space. If you don't like that, I do not recommend this. Do not buy it because you won't like it. Oh, just stabbed myself in the eye with the bristles. I know, Pierre. I don't know if you can even hear him, but I can hear him. He's quite loud. Okay. I swear I'm getting to the good part. I'm getting to the eyeliner, but I have, or eyeshadow, but I have to do everything else first. Eyebrows. When I'm off camera, I will pluck them so you don't have to sit through that. They're really not that bad, but like there's a couple strays that are annoying me. Pierre, it's okay. So one of the biggest reasons I stopped letting them in my room was because my husband, like, I would let them in my room when I was getting ready for work in the morning, and then they would they'd get trapped in the room because I thought that they were out and they weren't. Or they would hide, and then I'd be like, oh, I need to tell my husband to go get them, you know, when he leaves for work later, usually. And I'd be like, oh, I need to remind him, you know, get the cats because they're hiding in my room, and then I'd forget, and then we'd come home and they're locked in my bedroom. And a lot of the time it was Pierre and Sylvia, and they're like husband and wife, so it was a whole thing. And thankfully my room was never like totally destroyed. I just felt bad that they were locked in a room for 8 hours, and it's happened way too many times, so now they're just not allowed in my room. And it sucks because they really like it, but it sucks to be done. Alright, let's get to the fun part. So again, this is the Garden of Juvia's palette. So it's by Juvia's place, who is cruelty free. You can see by the little bunny. So if you ever have a question about who's cruelty free, look at their packaging, and you can always Google it too, and just don't look on their website, because of course they're going to tell you that they're cruelty free. But there's like, I think it's the Leaping Bunny, and there's another one that like tells you whether or not they sell in mainland China, which mainland China requires animal testing by law, so if they sell there, they cannot be cruelty free. In case you care, because I do. Like, there's no reason to put cosmetics on bunnies, that's just rude. Alright, so there's this shade Gardenia, which is just like this basically concealer type setting shade, so I'm just gonna put that on my lids real quick. And I forgot to talk about the only gel I have. It's the BFF Brow Friends Forever by the Beauty Crop. It's just like this tiny little gel. I don't usually use gels, I'm using it to use it up, but it does keep your brows in place if you have like unruly brow hair. And yes, I'm gonna do my hair. I have my InStyler. It's dirty as hell because I need to use it more, honestly, but this thing is so great, especially if you're lazy, because all you do is plug it in and then just run it through your hair and it straightens it. It's the best thing ever. So easy, and it was really cheap. I don't even remember where I got it, but I'm sure you could just Google it. Anyway, so I have a lot of really fun colors on that dress. I have like pinks and purples and reds, but I really want to play with this green shade called Lucky Clover. Look how pretty that is. And we're just gonna go ham. If kids still say that, I don't know if they do or not. I'm getting old. They said that when I was in high school, which was 10 years ago. Like, apparently our high school reunion is coming up. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna go because I have like other plans. I wanted to go, but we're going to a concert in September, and then we have Disneyland in October. And the concert isn't like in town or anything. We're going to San Diego, and then we're hoping to go visit my family in Mexico. And you think like, Lisa, you're white. You have family in Mexico, but my aunt and uncle bought a beach house down there, so we go down there when we can because it's wonderful. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. But anyway, so we have a lot going on, so I'm like, I don't know if we can go. I don't even remember the date of it. But most of the time it's just for, you know, showing off that you're successful and have a hot spouse, and both of which are true, so I kind of want to go. So we'll see. We'll see if I can swing it. Like, tell me about your high school reunion. I'd love to know. If you went, what was it like? Do you regret going? If you didn't go, do you regret not going? Tell me. Okay, so that was called Lucky Clover. And it's definitely pastel. It's definitely light, but that's okay because I have all these really pretty like lipsticks I want to use. So if it's kind of boring, that's fine. I mean, it is pastel. It's supposed to be a little more subdued. Real quick, I am going to use this House Laboratories purple eyeliner on the bottom of my eyelid. So I literally grabbed everything I needed for this video, I thought, and then I forgot a pencil sharpener, so hold please. But yeah, you can sharpen this, and I bought it on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. Ah! Like I was out of frame. So this is really, really light, but it works well for this purpose. And you can build it up. And I normally put it even like under the waterline, just to make it even darker. Sorry, I'm real like phlegmy. I think allergy season is getting to me. And I took Benadryl last night, but I still feel like I'm like sniffling every 10 minutes, so sorry. Ugh, there's all these pretty colors. I don't know what to use. There's a really pretty yellow, so I might... Maybe I can use this yellow. Let's try that. Ooh, that's pretty. It's very pastel, but it's very like glowy. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm not flipping you off camera. It definitely has like a green shift to it, especially when you put it on top of that green eyeshadow, but it's really pretty. I might have to put this like darker purple in the crease, or maybe even underneath my eyelid, we'll see. Because this yellow is not really showing up yellow, it's showing up green. But it's still really pretty. This is, I can tell you right now, it's way better than the Natasha Denona one. Also, none of you told me I have like powder all over my arm. I don't know if you can see this. This is ridiculous. I don't know how that happened. Apparently I had a lot on my brush and it's all over me, and you can probably hear Pierre crying again. If you don't know who Pierre is, he's one of our cats. If this is the first video you clicked on, we have 6 cats, if you needed to know that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let me try a little bit of that purple. It's called Sweet Lilac. Put it, oh yes. I might just put a glitter on top of it, honestly. That's really pretty. Just to like do like a light glitter and then a darker glitter. I'm gonna blend it up a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, so pretty. We're gonna take Purple Orchid. Ooh, yes. Huh. It's like it's really pretty on my finger, but it's not like, oh, there we go. It's like it's not translating, but it is. It just needs a little more work. Again, they're pastels, so maybe that's why, like, I'm not getting like, oh my god, pigment like I expected, but I mean, I kind of should have known that based on what it is. I keep dipping down because I'm looking at my mirror, so sorry. Maybe I need to move it. And then it's always under this eye. I'm not sure why. I always get glitter under this eye, but not this one. I don't, maybe it's because I'm right-handed, so doing my left eye, it like gets everywhere. I don't really know. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna take a flat brush. Who are you? Isabella Scott Sydney. Just some cheapo brush. And I'm just gonna dip into this Lilac U shade. I'm gonna go underneath. Again, it doesn't give you a ton. But for how light this is, I think this is really pretty. But you definitely have to like I don't know if I'd wear this to work because it's not gonna last all day. I can tell you that right now. And then it kind of, I don't want to say it sucks, but like the pigment of the glitter, you like really have to go over it. I'm gonna try wetting my brush, maybe that'll help. So I did it with my finger. I thought that would be better, but maybe not. Like, so far I think it's pretty. It's just very light, and maybe that's just me being picky because it's a pastel palette, but that's why I bought it, because I don't really have pastels. I have like bright colors, which I also love, but I thought this would be pretty with the like that dress. And I'm just packing that purple back on. Yeah, it's definitely not like a palette that I would put on for work, let me tell you that, because it's not gonna last. But it is really pretty. That's fun. All right. eyeliner. I also forgot my lashes. Do I even have any over here? Probably not. Hold, please. I do have tweezers, so I can pluck my eyebrows when you all leave. Sorry. It's really hard to, like, maneuver this. There we go. Do I even have lashes in here? No, I don't. Alright, well, there's some of my backups. I'm sure you've seen me use these before, but they're my favorite. They're the Goddess lashes by Tarte. They're long and pretty and black. So let's eyeliner it. For me, it's impossible to talk and do eyeliner at the same time. Now I have to look in the mirror. Yep. This one needs to be longer. That's better. Okay. If you're new here, this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I looked at it like I didn't know what it was. Like I don't use it every day of my life. We're gonna use the F Proof by Jeffree Star. Speaking of, I did a lot of videos. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. There's like a bit of foundation that was not blended very well on my nose. Sorry about that. On my channel, like when I first started my channel, I did a lot of like sex talk videos and I really enjoyed them. I just like stopped doing them and I don't know why. I think I need to continue them. So if you want to hear about like sex toys, like which ones are the best, like good types of lingerie, especially for you big women like me, not those skinny bitches. Don't come at me with your, oh, it's easy to find lingerie. No, the fuck it is not. Okay, it's really hard to find lingerie that's like comfortable and cute and doesn't ride up in weird places, but I got you. I have tried the bad, I have tried the good, so I can tell you. So if that's something you're interested in, if that's something, like I could even do that while I'm talking about makeup. I could be like, here is the #1 sex toy you need in your life, and if that's something you're interested in, please tell me, because like I think it's interesting and I like talking about it, but I don't want to make people uncomfortable and I don't want people to like run away, you know. I'm going in with the Maneater mascara by Tarte. And then I'm going to put lashes on. And I've definitely done like a tutorial on lashes before, but I can always film another one if I'm going too fast for you right now, because they can be a process and they can be annoying. It also depends on what you get, because some of like the cheaper ones I've noticed, like Ardell and Kiss, like I just don't feel like they're as good. And maybe I'm just bougie with my lashes, I don't know, but like these are nice because they have a really like thick band. I don't know if you can tell, but they have a thicker band, so they're, I feel like they're easier to work with. Versus like the real cheap ones either have a like the thickest band where you can tell they're fake right away without even like glancing in somebody's general direction, or the band is so thin that they're even harder to work with. But maybe that's just my experience. Maybe I haven't found the ones I need. This is the left eye. Oh no! It's okay, I'll just cover it up with eyeshadow. That's the best part. So the glue I'm using is also by Tarte. And it's a black glue, which I like because then it just goes right over my eyeliner. The Tartiste Pro. I have another lash glue in there that I'm not sure where I got it from, honestly, but it's white, so I'll probably just give it to somebody because I know I'm not going to use it. I like the black one. The thing that does suck, though, is when you take your lashes off, the next day, usually you'll have, like, it almost looks like you still have eyeliner on because the glue can stay, but the glue is really good. So we're going to do the next one. We're almost done, and I just have to do my face, or not my face, my hair. That won't take long, though. I literally just brush it out with this InStyler. I should probably turn it on. That would help. It's like so. If you're scared of false lashes, obviously these are really big, but I like these for when I go out because I feel like they open my eyes up. Oop, come on. Come in. There we go. And then once it's dry, you take a mascara and you combine it with your lashes. Your real ones, your real sad ones. I know mine are sad. I don't know about everybody, but mine are sad. See, like this one's coming up a little bit on this side, so you just gotta push that back in. Let that dry and then I'll do it on the other side. Okay, this lipstick. Oh my god, I have so many pretty options. And I have all these like really pretty and cool colors on. So I'm gonna go back in with that Clover real quick to cover up any lash glue that may be left, as well as a brush. Like, it seems like a lot of extra work, and it totally is, and it probably doesn't matter at all, but it made me feel better, so I'm doing it. And the nice thing is, if you suck at eyeshadow, just put like big eyelashes on, and then you won't be able to tell. So if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do all that, like, don't. Just do one color and then do big lashes. You look fine. Alright, what do I want? I have all these pretty colors. I also have, like, I'm probably going to wear my red heels because they are super nice and I really like them. Like, my hair's all floofy. And they're, like, my most comfortable heels because they're wedges. So I really like those. Let's see, I'm looking at all my colors right here. This one's pretty. I might do this. This is Prom Night. Let's try it. I need to use, I've used this before. It's my Velour Lip Scrub by Jeffree Star. This is also a Jeffree Star lipstick. Should I have done this before I put makeup on? Yes, I should have. If you are new here, those are edible. As I spill truly on my face. And I have no ability to edit because I don't have enough time or energy to learn how to do it. And I'm old. And by old, I mean I'm 28, so I'm not 17 with a TikTok. So you get the real me. Oh, might be too bright. Too bright. I think I have a better option, actually. Or, yeah, it's too bright. I need something else. I've got Masochist. This one's like a little deeper. Yeah. Yep. My hair thing is on, so it's like burning. It's like, hello, can you use me? Yes. And then, of course, my Urban Decay All-Nighter. And then put half your hair up. And then there was this, I went to a conference with my friend and also boss, and she had this Revlon hair tool that it like, you know, was in a circle and it dried your hair as well as curled it at the same time. Like it like gave you a blowout. And I would have bought one if they were cruelty free. Honestly, I don't know if this brand is cruelty free. I should have looked before I bought it, but I've had it for years. If it's not, don't buy it. I'll buy something else next time. But it's super easy. You literally just brush your hair with it. And that's why I gave myself a Karen haircut, because it's just so much easier because I'm lazy. Especially when I go to work, I just put my hair up anyway, so why am I gonna have all this hair to annoy me? But anyway, the rest is just gonna be me brushing my hair. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope you do something fun. And let me know what you want me to talk about. Bye!